Yeah.
صلوا على النبي.
مؤمنين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. So it is my great pleasure on behalf of Wessex Simaat to welcome you all to the foundation laying ceremony for the Dar al Zahra project. Alhamdulillah, there has been a lot of work and support from all of the community to get to this point. So I'd just like to start off by thanking firstly all of you for attending today, and secondly to the entire community, those watching online as well, for their support throughout this project. And no doubt we will continue to rely on your support until this project reaches completion and thereafter, inshallah. To begin, we'll be starting with recitation from the Holy Quran. Could I request Sister Zahra Ramani to come forward for the Quran recitation? Let's welcome her with salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This is the mic for the stream. So if you hold this for that.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I'm ready for the first one. Because I can't do it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من ألف شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Surely we sent it, the Quran, down on the grand night. And what shall make you know what the grand night is? The grand night is better than 1,000 months. The angels and the spirits descend in it by the permission of their Lord for every affair. Peace it is until the break of the dawn. Sadaqallahu al-Aliyyul Azim.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل
Ahsan. Thank you so much, Zahra, for that lovely recitation, mashallah. Wonderful to hear that recitation. Inshallah, we will now bless the ceremony with recitation of Dua Simaat. Dua Simaat is a dua which is very good to recite in these hours of the daytime as well. So with that being the case, inshallah, we hope to bless this ceremony with this noble supplication. For that, can I please request Brother Zaid to come forward for the dua recitation? Can we have salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad? This is your mic.
Okay. So, do you have to put it here?
Will you manage?
Yeah, give it to me. I think أعوذ بالله من شر الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم إني أسألك باسمك العظيم الأعظم الأعز الأجل الأكرم الذي إذا دعيت به على مغالق أبواب السماء للفتح بالرحمة انفتحت وإذا دعيت به على مضائق أبواب الأرض للفرج انفرجت وإذا دعيت به على العسر لليسر تيسرت وإذا دعيت به على الأموات للنشور انتشرت وإذا دعيت به على كشف البأساء والضراء انكشفت وبجلال وجهك الكريم أكرم الوجوه وأعز الوجوه الذي عنت له الوجوه وخضعت له الرقاب وخشعت له الأصوات ووجلت له القلوب من مخافتك وبقوتك التي تمسك السماء أن تقع على الأرض إلا بإذنك، وتمسك السماوات والأرض أن تزولا، وبمشيئتك التي دان لها العالمون، وبكلمتك التي خلقت بها السماوات والأرض، وبحكمتك التي صنعت بها العجائب، وخلقت بها الظلمة وجعلتها ليلا، وجعلت الليل سكنا، وخلقت بها النور وجعلته نهارا، وجعلت النهار نشورا مبصرا، وخلقت بها الشمس وجعلت الشمس ضياء، وخلقت بها القمر وجعلت القمر نورا، وخلقت بها الكواكب وجعلتها نجوما وبروجا ومصابيح وزينة ورجوما، وجعلت لها مشارق ومغارب، وجعلت لها مطالع ومجاري، وجعلت لها فلكا ومسابح، وقدرتها في السماء منازل فأحسنت تقديرها، وصورتها فأحسنت تصويرها، وأحصيتها بأسمائك إحصاء، ودبرتها بحكمتك تدبيرا، وأحسنت تدبيرها، وسخرتها بسلطان الليل وسلطان النهار، والساعات وعدد السنين والحساب، وجعلت رؤيتها لجميع الناس مرءا واحدا. وأسألك اللهم بمجدك الذي كلمت به عبدك ورسولك موسى بن عمران عليه السلام في القديسين، فوق إحساس الكروبيين، فوق غمائم النور، فوق تابوت الشهادة في عمود النار، وفي طور سيناء، وفي جبل حوري، في الوادي المقدس، في البقعة المباركة من جانب الطور الأيمن من الشجرة، وفي أرض مصر ب9 آيات بينات، ويوم فرقت لبني إسرائيل البحر، وفي المنبجسات التي صنعت بها العجائب في بحر سوف، وعقدت ماء البحر في قلب الغمر كالحجارة، وجاوزت ببني إسرائيل البحر، وتمت كلمتك الحسنى عليهم بما صبروا، وأورثتهم مشارق الأرض ومغاربها التي باركت فيها للعالمين، وأغرقت فرعون وجنوده ومراكبه في اليم، وباسمك العظيم الأعظم الأعز الأجل الأكرم، وبمجدك الذي تجليت به لموسى كليمك عليه السلام في طور سيناء، ولإبراهيم عليه السلام خليلك من قبل في مسجد الخيف، ولإسحاق صفيك عليه السلام في بئر شيع، وليعقوب نبيك عليه السلام في بيت إيل، وأوفيت لإبراهيم عليه السلام بميثاقك، ولإسحاق بحلفك، وليعقوب بشهادتك، وللمؤمنين بوعدك، وللداعين بأسمائك فأجبت، وبمجدك الذي ظهر لموسى بن عمران عليه السلام على قبة الرمان، وبآياتك التي وقعت على أرض مصر بمجد العزة والغلبة، بآيات عزيزة، وبسلطان القوة، وبعزة القدرة، وبشأن الكلمة التامة، وبكلماتك التي تفضلت بها على أهل السماوات والأرض، وأهل الدنيا وأهل الآخرة، وبرحمتك التي مننت بها على جميع خلقك، وباستطاعتك التي أقمت بها على العالمين، وبنورك الذي قد خر من فزعه طور سيناء، وبعلمك وجلالك وكبريائك وعزتك وجبروتك التي لم تستلقها الأرض وانخفضت لها السماوات وانزجر لها العمق الأكبر وركدت لها البحار والأنهار وخضعت لها الجبال وسكنت لها الأرض بمناكبها واستلمت لها الخلائق كلها وخفقت لها الرياح في جريانها وخمدت لها النيران في أوطانها، وبسلطانك الذي عرفت لك به الغلبة دهر الدهور، وحمدت به في السماوات والأرضين، وبكلمتك كلمة الصدق التي سبقت لأبينا آدم عليه السلام وذريته بالرحمة، وأسألك بكلمتك التي غلبت كل شيء وبنور وجهك الذي تجليت به للجبل فجعلته دكا وخر موسى صعقا، وبمجدك الذي ظهر على طور سيناء فكلمت به عبدك ورسولك موسى بن عمران، وبطلعتك في ساعين وظهورك في جبل فاران بربوات المقدسين وجنود الملائكة الصافين وخشوع الملائكة المسبحين، وببركاتك التي باركت فيها على إبراهيم خليلك عليه السلام في أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وآله، وباركت لإسحاق صفيك في أمة عيسى عليهما السلام، وباركت ليعقوب إسرائيلك في أمة موسى عليهما السلام، وباركت لحبيبك محمد صلى الله عليه وآله في عترته وذريته وأمته. اللهم وكما غبنا عن ذلك ولم نشهده وآمنا به ولم نره صدقا وعدلا أن تصلي على محمد وآل محمد، وأن تبارك على محمد وآل محمد، وترحم على محمد وآل محمد كأفضل ما صليت وباركت وترحمت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم، إنك حميد مجيد فعال لما تريد وأنت على كل شيء قدير. اللهم بحق هذا الدعاء وبحق هذه الأسماء التي لا يعلم تفسيرها ولا يعلم باطنها غيرك، صل على محمد وآل محمد وافعل بي ما أنت أهله ولا تفعل بي ما أنا أهله، واغفر لي من ذنوبي ما تقدم منها وما تأخر، ووسع علي من حلال رزقك، واكفني مؤونة إنسان سوء وجار سوء وقرين سوء وسلطان سوء، إنك على ما تشاء قدير وبكل شيء عليم. آمين رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Shukran, Jazakallah, Sheikh Brother Zaid. Inshallah, next we'll be having a few words from Shabbir Uncle, who has been our project leader for the Dar al Zahra project. Can I please ask that we welcome him with a loud salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. During the foundation laying, inshallah. This is your mic for the stream.
Assalamu alaikum, my honorable ladies, my esteemed brothers, and my beautiful young children of Al Mahdi Madrasa. I pray you are all well, and Jummah Mubarak to you all. And firstly, I thank you so much for your attendance tonight to celebrate the groundbreaking of the Dar al Zahra project, inshallah, in a few minutes. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, who has enabled us to reach to this stage of laying the foundations, and in fact the development of the Dar al Zahra, which is taking place exactly after 9 years of commencing or completion of the Al Mahdi Center. Al Mahdi Center, mashallah, we did celebrate the commemoration at the anniversary Wiladat of Imam Rida alayhi salam. And Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And here we are tonight. We, in the name of the most immaculate, the most perfect, noble lady, the Lady of the Light, Fatima Zahra, salawatullahi alayhi, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. With her blessings, mashallah, we have actually evolved in reaching this stage to lay this foundation. And in fact, she will be this foundation, and Dar al Zahra, inshallah, through the madrasa, Al Mahdi Madrasa, will be a beacon of light, a beacon of love, a beacon of knowledge, a beacon of reconciliation, a beacon of togetherness, cohesion, beacon of care, beacon of sharing, beacon of meeting your brothers, a beacon of reaching excellence in reciting the verses of the Holy Quran, a beacon and an establishment in actually seeking knowledge, the excellence of the knowledge, the excellence of the hadith of Ahlul Bayt. And this forms the very solid, provides a very solid foundation for our children and inshallah the youth of our community. Indeed, this will not just provide the knowledge and the wisdom that I have just alluded to, but it actually, this evolution in this journey of the Al Mahdi vision, this provides a sanctuary of peace, love, and reaching greater heights within the community. And this is only possible, as Imam Raza alayhi salam says, that Salu ala Nabi. If you seek help from Allah, you can only seek help through striving. If you do not strive, you are only making fun of yourself. This is Imam Rida alayhi salam's wise words. And this would not have been possible without the support of the community, without the support of Sheikh Fazl Abbas Datu, without the support of wise leaders like Mullah Mujahid, without the support of my executive, without the support of my elders, without the support of donors, without the support of your du'as, without the support of the attendance of our children, without the support of the volunteers of Al Mahdi Madrasa, without the support of the parents, the noble parents, the loving parents who have actually seen what the value of this establishment can be. It takes me, it's amazing. This morning I was thinking, what a change. 60 years ago, Mullah Mujahid will remember, Mullah Sheikh Fazl Abbas will remember, and most of the ladies and us will remember how we were taught in madrasa. The facilities were non-existent. We had a cane. We were beaten up if we didn't actually recite the Quran properly, if we didn't remember the Quran, if we didn't remember the hadith. Those were the days. Those were the days how we acquired the basic Islamic knowledge. Today, our children, mashallah, are hugely blessed. And this is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you if you keep striving. And His favors and grace and mercy is unaccountable, is endless. He gives you without measure. He gives you without your request. He just gives you. And this is the love of Allah that we would like to inculcate in an institution like this. This is the vision that we'd like to see as elders, as responsible elders in the community. This is what we want to actually perpetuate and inculcate in the youth and the children of our community. This, without that, you know, we would be nowhere, and this community would just disappear, would vanish. You know, within 10 to 20 years, there'd be no name. And there's only one thing that has actually led us, given us the impetus, given us the confidence, given us the zeal and the zest and the mercy with which we have moved forward, is the love of Ahlul Bayt. And this institution, through the hard work of Sheikh Fazl Abbas and the hard work of our volunteer teachers and the support of our parents, without that, you would not actually instill the love of Ahlul Bayt. This is the source, this is the fountain. This, and without the love of Ahlul Bayt, I wouldn't be standing here. It is the love of Ahlul Bayt which has led us all together to lead this project and to ensure that this, with the mercy of Allah, comes to fruition soon. So this is something with which I humbly request you to keep striving, to keep supporting. And this, in this project, there have been donations in the name of our holy imams. There have been donations in the names of our bereaved parents and grandparents and friends who have passed away. And mu'mineen have open-heartedly, so lovingly, and without any doodas, they have given 50,000 pounds, 250,000 pounds, 15,000 pounds, 20,000 pounds. In fact, last night I received a call. Can I please have a classroom for my marhumeen of my family? Just give me a value and I will transfer the money. This is the love of Ahlul Bayt driving such noble people. Okay? Allahu Akbar. I cannot tell you, mashallah, to this date, we have almost collected the full amount of 500,000 pounds for this project. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. I'd like to thank all the donors. They have not just been around here. There have been donors from Africa. There have been donors from Dubai. There have been donors from Vancouver. There have been donors from America. There have been donors from Madagascar. There have been donors from Reunion. There have been donors from France. There have been donors from here, Al Mahdi. MashaAllah. And this is where over 60% of the value of this project came from within the grassroots of this community. So you are blessed. This, it's not the money, it's the speed with which you have responded to this noble cause. And may Allah actually fulfill all your hajats and to bless all your marhumeen, and to give you endless blessings in your homes, to ensure that we are able to impart and perpetuate the values of Ahlul Bayt in our young children. Our young children need this. Without this support extended through the Al-Mahdi Madrasa, they would be lost. You can imagine what mercy, what grace, and what virtues, the sawab that you are gathering at every step. You have all remembered the hadith of one individual who had actually taught the child Bismillah. Yes, Sheikh, was it Bismillah Rahman Rahim? The adab on that particular parent was stopped because the child was given the opportunity to study Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And this is what we need to do. Be mindful in this awakening of evolving to higher heights, because we're not just irrigating the hearts with knowledge. We are irrigating our souls. We are irrigating our minds. We are irrigating our bodies. There will be lots of planting here. There is that, and just to introduce you, there is the greenhouse over there that will be propagating plants right at the other end. Okay, this is going to be the barn for indoor sports. So we're irrigating, becoming fit individuals, so that we are able to enjoy. You are able to socialize. You are able to exchange problems. You are able to share your problems. You are able to cry on each other's shoulders. You are able to share your love. You are able to support mu'mineen. And this is the venue. this is the venue that we should all aspire to use for multifarious activities and multifarious thoughts the community needs. Okay, so this is something we are going to be evolving further, and there is also an application for the detailed application for the cemetery as well, but that's far from fruition because we haven't had a detailed planning application. The footprint of this particular project is greater. Can you believe? You would not believe because it looks small. That there is a foundation to be laid, and there is a delay through COVID. Materials are not easily accessible, and therefore this is just prepared, and we're waiting for metal so that the foundation, the concrete, can be laid. So in a minute we will be symbolically blessing the foundation so that as soon as the material arrives next week, then they will be laying the foundation. So this is the barn here, that's the greenhouse. Within the barn there's a madrasa classroom, and there is a playground inside for indoor sports. That will have 4 classrooms inshallah, and there's a section extended on that end, and there's one section in here which is the foundation for another classroom. So altogether inside we will have 3 wet rooms and 4 classrooms, and the 5th classroom will be within the barn area, and there will be, as I said, a propagating greenhouse inside this barn. So mu'mineen, all we need now from you is your du'as, and for your continuous connection with the love of Ahlul Bayt. Yeah, they sacrificed everything. They had everything, and this lady, noble lady of light, gave all her children and grandchildren in the way of Islam. And can you believe that this great grandmother of Mahdi Sahibul Zaman alayhi salam, do you think she will let you down, having given so much away for the love of Islam? Do you think she will let you down, that we have moved this forward to further the cause of Ahlul Bayt? Okay, so this is something which we must bear in mind, that at all times we must support such noble causes, and this community has been amazing, mashallah. And forgive me if during this course of the journey to reach to this stage, if I have upset anybody, forgive me. If I have not been able to fulfill anything or any of your requests, forgive me. But to this date, all I can say is a huge thank you to one and all who have been absolutely amazing. So now, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, we will commence with our children. Our children, one by one, can move forward. Okay. So just before actually laying the sand and the cement into the foundation, we're going to have one Marsiya, please. Thank you. Thank you. Salu ala Nabi.
Thank you so much, Shabbir uncle. It's so lovely to actually be able to see some of the outline of what our beloved Dar al Zahra Center is going to look like, inshallah. And it's beautiful to have the opportunity to just be here and visualize, inshallah, what this place might look like in a year's time when this project is completed, inshallah. Obviously this center, this project, has taken the name of Dar al Zahra alayha salam. And so in the honor of Sayyeda Fatima alayha salam, we'll have a short recitation, inshallah, beginning with salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Fatima tere dar pe aaya hoon, Fatima tere dar pe aaya hoon, Fatima tere dar pe aaya hoon, दिल के अरमान साथ लाया हूँ, दिल में तस्बीह है फातिमा पर कर दिल में तस्बीह है फातिमा पर कर, सर झुकाता हुआ मैं आया हूँ, फातिमा तेरे दर पे आया हूँ। जो जलाया गया था दरवाजा, जो जलाया गया था दरवाजा, मैं वही भीख लेने आया हूँ, फातिमा तेरे दर पे आया हूँ। तेरे बच्चों का वास्ता तुझको, तेरे बच्चों का वास्ता तुझको, भर दे झोली मेरी मैं आया हूँ, फातिमा तेरे दर पे आया हूँ। जिस तरह रोटी दी फकीरों को, जिस तरह रोटी दी फकीरों को, दे दुआ मुझको मैं भी आया हूँ, फातिमा तेरे दर पे आया हूँ। सल्लु अला मुहम्मद व आलि मुहम्मद, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Inshallah, before we commence the ceremony for the foundation laying, we'll be ending with the Ziyara, inshallah, recitation of Ziyarat al-Warith. Following that, we'll be having the recitation of 4 Quls and Ayatul Kursi, and a short dua, which I will ask Sheikh Fazl Abbas to kindly lead, inshallah. For now, can I ask all the mu'mineen to please stand for recitation of Ziyara.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك يا رسول الله، السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدتي نساء العالمين، السلام عليك يا حسن بن علي المجتبى، السلام عليك يا وارث آدم صفوة الله، السلام عليك يا وارث نوح النبي الله، السلام عليك يا وارث إبراهيم خليل الله، السلام عليك يا وارث موسى كليم الله، السلام عليك يا وارث عيسى روح الله، السلام عليك يا وارث محمد حبيب الله، السلام عليك يا وارث علي أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام ولي الله، السلام عليك يا ابن محمد المصطفى، السلام عليك يا ابن علي المرتضى، السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء، السلام عليك يا ابن خديجة الكبرى، السلام عليك يا ثار الله وابن ثاره والوتر الموتور، أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة وآتيت الزكاة وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر وأطعت الله ورسوله حتى أتاك اليقين، فلعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله، أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأصلاب الشامخة والأرحام المطهرة، لم تنجسك الجاهلية بأنجاسها ولم تلبسك من مدلهمات ثيابها، وأشهد أنك من دعائم الدين وأركان المؤمنين، وأشهد أنك الإمام البر التقي الردي الزكي الهادي المهدي، وأشهد أن الأئمة من ولدك كلمة التقوى وأعلام الهدى والعروة الوثقى والحجة على أهل الدنيا، وأشهد الله وملائكته وأنبياءه ورسلا أني بكم مؤمن وبإيابكم موقن، بشرائع ديني وخواتيم عملي، وقلبي لقلبكم سلم وأمري لأمركم متبع. صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أرواحكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم وعلى شاهدكم وعلى غائبكم وعلى ظاهركم وعلى باطنكم. السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله، السلام عليك يا ابن نبي الله، السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا ابن الحسين الشهيد، السلام عليك أيها الشهيد وابن الشهيد، السلام عليك أيها المظلوم وابن المظلوم. لعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. السلام عليكم يا أولياء الله وأحباء، السلام عليكم يا أصفياء الله وأوداء، السلام عليكم يا أنصار دين الله، السلام عليكم يا أنصار رسول الله، السلام عليكم يا أنصار أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليكم يا أنصار فاطمة سيدة نساء العالمين، السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي محمد الحسن بن علي الولي الزكي الناصح، السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي عبد الله، بأبي أنتم وأمي طبتم وطابت الأرض التي فيها دفنتم، وفزتم فوزا عظيما، فيا ليتني كنت معكم فأفوز معكم. السلام عليك يا أبا الفضل العباس ابن أمير المؤمنين، السلام عليك يا ابن سيد الوصيين، السلام عليك يا ابن أول القوم إسلاما وأقدمهم إيمانا وأقومهم بدين الله وأحوطهم على الإسلام. أشهد لقد نصحت لله ولرسوله ولأخيك، فنعم الأخ المواسي. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة استحلت منك المحارم وانتهكت حرمة الإسلام. فنعم الأخ الصابر المجاهد المحامي الناصر، والأخ الدافع عن أخي المجيب إلى طاعة ربي، الراغب فيما زهد فيه غيره من الثواب الجزيل والثناء الجميل، والحقق الله بدرجة آبائك في جنات النعيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا تسعة المعصومين من ذريتك، علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والحجة بن الحسن، عجل الله فرجك وسهل الله مخرجك وظهور الأمر ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم صل على محمد.
Ahsan. Thank you, Brother Abbas. Before I invite Sheikh, I'm just going to very briefly invite Hamid Uncle to say a couple of words as well, inshallah. Can I please have salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Shabbir thanked a lot of people quite rightly so. I would like to thank Shabbir Bhai for all the work he's doing on this project, the way he did for the other project. I know he wakes up at 5 o'clock and he starts working on this, and he sends dozens of emails to everyone. I've blocked him myself, but thank you so much. May Allah reward you, inshallah, for all the work you're doing from your heart, inshallah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hamid Uncle. Inshallah, we'll now have the recitation of 4 Quls, Ayatul Kursi and short dua. Sheikh, if I can ask you to please honor us by leading, inshallah. This is the mic.
Okay. Are you holding it? Sure. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Mu'mineen, with all this applaud and appreciation to the various mu'mineen, and especially the project committee for Dar al Zahra, the leadership of Essex Simaat, and led by the convener Shabbir by Walji, let's give a befitting appreciation to our Imam of our time, our beloved father, Sahib al-Asri wa Zaman, with recitation of the loudest of our voices, inshallah. This is just going to be a sample of the salawat, which inshallah the children will recite when this Dar al Zahra is going to be ready. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajin.
So in my role as the madrasa lecturer, I would still tell them, no, that's not enough still. Can you do it louder? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And these are the beautiful souls, inshallah, who will be making this place lively. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Thank you, Asan. So inshallah, we will commence with recitation of the 4th Qul with the niyyah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these final hours of this auspicious day of Yawmul Jum'ah, that with the recital of Qul Huwallahu Ahad, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Nas, Qul A'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq, Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, that may we, inshallah, be protected with this project of Dar al Zahra from all calamities, inshallah, and from any evil outcomes, inshallah, that there will be the immense of barakah in the completion and the fruition of this project, inshallah. And thereafter, Ayatul Kursi for the protection, inshallah, for the occupants of Dar al Zahra, inshallah, and at the same time, for the completion of the project, inshallah. So all of us together, we will start off with A'udhu Billah and the recitation of the 4 Qul and Ayatul Kursi. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ويؤمن بالله فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها والله سميع عليم الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون صلوا على محمد وآل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. We'll commence the dua inshallah with an introduction by our 60 Imam Jafar Sadiq alayhi salam, where he says that the dua is incomplete if there does not commencement with tamjid, that is the praise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then when he was asked how do you praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said it is sufficient for you to recite the following. So I'll give you the translation and thereafter we'll recite it in Arabic inshallah. You are the first before whom there is nothing, that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are the last after whom there is nothing. You are the manifest above whom there is nothing. You are the hidden beneath whom there is nothing. And you are the Almighty, the All-Wise. And thereafter we recite the dua which has been taught by the Prophet when he start a construction for the building of a new house, to recite, "Oh my Allah, keep me safe from unruly perversive jinn, men and devils, and let favors and fortunes prevail for me in my new dwelling." صلوا على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. So I now recite the narrative in Arabic inshallah in the words of Imam Sadiq alayhi salam. I will recite the words slowly so you can join me together in following it up with me. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم أنت الأول فليس قبلك شيء وأنت الآخر فليس بعدك شيء وأنت الظاهر فليس فوقك شيء وأنت الباطن فليس دونك شيء وأنت العزيز الحكيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم ارحم عني مردة الجن والإنس والشياطين وبارك لي في بنائي برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. We will now recite one of the names from Asma'ul Husna, Al-Awwalu. And the benefit from this is that it brings a successful completion for any task which is undertaken. And when it is recited regularly, for the people who come into daily contact, they will be acting with kindness and extend cooperation with each other, inshallah. And this is the vision and the dua for our Al-Mahdi Center and Dar al Zahra, inshallah. So as we have our young children lining up together, I request we continue recitation of Al-Awwalu, 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 inshallah. So it will be also befitting for us to dedicate recital of Suratul Fatiha for the thawab of all marhumin, especially for the thawab of the marhumin, of the donors who have participated in this project, and for the thawab of arwah of all shuhada. Al-Fatiha ma'a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. I will give it to you like this, and then you throw it back. Okay?
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد
Yeah.
Yes. So you step down first. Step and step down. It's okay. So you throw it in. Come. Come down. Let's continue. الأول
الأول الأول الأول
الأول. Come down. Thank you. Thank you. اللهم صل على Well done. Come down. Come down. Ryan, come down. Ready? Bismillah. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come. You done? You done? Good job. Come. Step down. Step down. Step down. اللهم صل على So all the children done? Yes. MashaAllah. So all the children done? All of them. Ladies, would you like to quickly do it? صلوا على النبي.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Fatima, my auntie, Fatima is blessing the foundation with Joshan Kabir, water of Joshan Kabir. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسنت جزاك الله. Okay, ladies, you know I'm going to leave this here, and one by one, quickly, if you wouldn't mind, just throw a bit of sand. Okay, please, Bismillah. I read all of them, but I don't know if you want me to reply to you. So me hati feedback ke liye dia bersulit.
Okay, you can use your hand and just throw it in. It's dry sand anyway, so. Water. No, it's a message. This is fine. Symbolic anyway. Symbol. Hassan. Thank you. Bismillah. Bismillah. Any more ladies outstanding? I'm missing it out. The foxes have been here last night. Twice. All right here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Any more ladies? Son, thank you so much. Thank you. Any more ladies left? Any more ladies? Any more ladies? Son.
They all allocated the Noble Lady. Like
There is a melange.
We can talk later.
It's okay, when little bit it's fine. It's okay. Thank you. Okay,
She's on the phone.
Oh, okay. Okay, mashallah. So, you being approval? Yeah.
ببخشید الان دارم براتون میریزم. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going through. اللهم صل على محمد
وآل محمد وعجل فرجه. Okay. Yeah. Just right. Thank you. Ahsan. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
Uncle Ducky, can I borrow your pen? Thank you. Thanks.
Okay, ladies, all done? Yeah? Gents, Bismillah. Sheikh Hatem. Sheikh, Bismillah. No, please. Please, 1 minute. Please. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. صلوا على النبي اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. No, استغفر الله. استغفر الله.
Come close.
Ahsan, jazakallah. Ahsan. Sheikh Mujahid. Bismillah. Can we have the sanitizer?
Yes.
Okay. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. أحسن. خير البركة. أحسن.
We are 3 of us. Come on. Together. Okay.
Come on. Careful. Come on, let me just one by one. I think it's safe.
Ah, well done.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Okay, Taki, Bismillah. Yeah, you do it. Yeah, sure. Bismillah, Sheikh. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
You get the prize.
Yeah, just give it. Just put it in whatever amount you want. I must come and see you.
No problem. Whenever
I've been thinking.
hands are tied here right now.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى
Yeah,
محمد.
Reza.
Reza, get your prize.
Oh, sorry. أحسنت. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. كده اوكي بيجي دي؟
لا انا عندي
ها؟ خذ
لا
إيدك. alright. أحسنت. ماما بس. بسم الله.
Thank you.
Just put it in the amount.
No, that's okay. I don't think the more is the
Taki, I just do.
Anybody else, please? Anybody else? Anybody else?
Okay, this is what you do. You bend down first, like when you go. Allahumma salli ala.
Amijan,
Thank you very much.
take this off.
Oh, take this off.
You like it? Thank you. Bismillah. هو بس. Thank you. Thank you. Bismillah. من هال. جزاك الله. Yeah. Just take it. That's it. Son.
Shabbir bhai, anybody Mubarak in the
Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Nice to be here.
Any questions? Feel free.
We know it's in good hands.
Yes.
We have already seen one part. Aletianos.
Oh yes. Already the application is going on. Oh my God. Some of the work has been done. Ecology. Some of the reports are
Everything is working nicely.
يعني لو نشوف مثلا ريفتايشنينج على all done that. يعني لو هنكيد safely.
إن شاء الله خير.
Thank you.
Check the blood.
You need to no. Thank you.
So I'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you so much for attending. Thank you, mashallah. Thank you so much. Jazakallah. Salam Zadina. Is everybody done? Has everybody done?
Inshallah, inshallah. This is not even the beginning, it is really a departmental stage like this. Ya Allah, tawfiq. I'm not getting better idea. When you pointed out that it is the greenhouse, I'm getting better idea. It looks like a small room without what
My picture. I'm whatever. I want to go back home. Like your and my other phone's here. Sound. What are you going to do with this? I want to do a picture. Yeah. No, it's for yours. No, it's all right. You tell people I didn't It's coincidence. Sorry, boys.
This is the first time I've been outdoor hour.
Coincidence, I know. This is a coincidence.
What boss? Did you cut the feed?